Topeka resident Bea Horn used her hands to simulate a pistol in June of 1990 as she told a jury how Tyrone Baker killed her neighbors 6 months earlier. This is Tim Hrenchir, the history guy for CJ Online, talking about how Baker and his then girlfriend, Lisa Pfannenstiel, brought a nightmare of murder and abduction to West Topeka's upscale Westboro community. At the time, the 19-year-old Baker and 18-year-old Pfannenstiel had no place to live. Baker suggested they arm themselves and become terrorists inside someone's home to get money to live on. He borrowed a gun and used it to break in through the porch at this house where 72-year-old widow Ida Mae Doherty lived alone on the evening of December 3, 1989. Baker robbed Doherty. He suffocated her to death using duct tape, then drove her car to a wooded area in western Douglas County and dumped the body. Baker and Pfannenstiel spent the night in Doherty's house and opened her Christmas presents. Baker then captured 3 of Doherty's neighbors after they went to check on her the next day. He used Doherty's car to drive 87-year-old Lester Haley, 69-year-old Nancy Haley, and 68-year-old Bea Horn to western Douglas County, where he had them get out and told them to lay face down. But Horn convinced Baker to leave her and the Haleys alone while he drove to check the place where he'd left Doherty about a mile away to see if she were really dead. Horn and the Haleys then fled on foot. Baker returned, caught the Haleys, and shot them to death. But Horn hailed a passing car, which took her to safety. Baker had long hair at the time, which he cropped after the murders. Horn helped police develop this image showing what he looked like. Meanwhile, acquaintances of Baker and Pfannenstiel learned what had happened and told authorities. Police caught up with the couple at a South Topeka hotel. Pfannenstiel went to prison after accepting an arrangement through which she pleaded guilty to aggravated burglary and conspiracy to commit aggravated burglary. She was released on parole in December 1993. Horn testified against Baker during trials in which he was convicted of crimes that included 3 counts of first-degree murder. Horn died in 2015 at the age of 94. Baker remains an inmate at El Dorado Correctional Facility. He won't be eligible for release until 2091. This is Tim Hrenchir, the history guy for CJ Online.